Assalamu alaikum Prt2. To our brothers and sisters in our international communities, I would like to introduce you to our broadcast called Seventh Word Broadcast. We are based in Somaliland, the city called Hargeisa, and with diaspora's returnees, holla back. Welcome to our show. Please enjoy yourself, and let me show you what we got for you. Interesting topics. Fire! Holla back. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Assalamu alaikum Prt2. Welcome to Seventh Word. Unfortunately, our co-host cannot be there today, but we have our two guests back, and they have a story to tell.
Hey there.
Good evening. Hi.
Maybe to remember them, Österreich, Daniel, Laura, Switzerland, speak both German, and we recorded a previous episode, so if you missed out, please catch up. Yeah, the story is yesterday we went to a road trip. We went to Prt2, and I would like to hear how was your experience when we jumped in my car and we started hitting the road, brother.
It was good. It was good. I was kind of positively surprised how good the conditions of the road was, though. It was super easy. The checkpoints, were like no problem at all. We had good protection though.
Yeah.
What was his name again? I forgot about it.
Me too. I think Ahmed?
I don't know. It's not a big deal. However, he was super nice. We had like a fun trip. We saw a lot, I think. We saw a lot of animals, some camels,
We almost hit one.
Yeah. True that,
Maybe I'll give a quick introduction. The Prt2 Corridor investment from DP World, $1 billion they invested into our country. So there's smooth roads. From my house, we go around the bypass, hit the road. And it's 150 kilometers a journey, smooth as it can get, and you really see all the mountains, animal life, a lot of green. It's been, mashallah, it's been raining a lot. And how do you felt? With a little bit of hip-hop in a car. By the way, the police was with us. It's one of the laws in Somaliland. If a foreigner leaves the city, he needs protection. He doesn't need the protection, but it's just want to make sure we don't get a bad name. Because you have idiots anywhere and everywhere. And we don't have many white folks in our country, so we just want to make sure they feel comfortable and they don't feel harassed or hassled. But please, give me your experience, you two. Less of me.
Well, then I think the first place we went to was the restaurant. It was a really good restaurant. They had the Armenian food over there.
What'd you eat? What we had on the table?
Oh, we had on the table. We had some fresh fish. It's like the city is like directly in the ocean, so they catch the fish daily.
We went to Prt2. Prt2 is the port city of Somaliland. That's where our ocean is. Exactly. We had some grilled fish, grilled gold.
Good fish, and some really good lamb. Oh, it was so tender. Fuck. Yeah, really, really good. Nice people all the time. Yeah. Super cool. Just felt super safe all the time. People were curious, though, That's totally understandable, Some European guys were there, Yeah, so we had some food there. Then we went to the beach after that.
You jumped into the Gulf of Aden. You seen any pirates, brother?
Oh, no.
Did you feel any circumstances under threat? Did you be taken to the ocean?
No. Maybe the sharks then, when you told me about them.
You didn't notice the sharks right next to you.
I didn't notice the sharks. And would I have known about them? Fuck me, I wouldn't have.
My advice, I always say,
never.
Sharks and predators in the ocean, they don't come to the surface because it's too hot, especially Gulf of Aden. And they come to the surface after 4:35 when the temperature drops to hunt. I will shoot off. So when you jump in the water, how was it cold?
No, not at all. Super nice.
Did you like it?
Yeah, well, I actually do prefer the cold water though. But that's just like personal
Typically
opinion. Yeah, it's just a personal opinion.
Typically Österreich.
Gotta be honest with you guys.
I like it.
I'm sure many people would enjoy. Yeah. I enjoyed it though.
How was the beach? Was it empty?
Pardon?
No, how was the beach? Was it empty? What people was on the beach?
Well, it was the perfect, right? I would say it wasn't empty. No, it wasn't empty, but it wasn't crowded. Yeah. So it's like the
it's long, it's big. It's enough land for everybody to swim.
Right. Yeah, for sure. And many people were curious about us. What's going on there.
You had 3 boys.
Yeah, we had 3 boys. It was super fun though. Yeah. So Gulit, he was heading before me into the water, and I came after him. And 3 boys, I don't know, they were super young.
14, 15, high school
something like
boys.
that, maximum.
Maybe
yeah.
in 13, 12.
Yeah. And they came to me, the first question was, "Are you Muslim?" And Goliti heard that, right? He came to them and shit went mad. But he was not that
Not
mad.
mad.
Not that mad.
I just did a little.
He said something to him in Somali, couldn't understand, unfortunately. Poof!
Yeah, I
What
just
are you
give
talking
him,
to them? Like,
I slept on his chest, telling brother, youth, speak to him, welcome him. I was not asking for private questions. It doesn't matter what religion is. It doesn't matter where he comes from. It's very important. But they was more curious because they think people come to our country, they're Muslims.
Sure.
I want to know everybody's a Muslim in this world, you know? And I didn't hit him. I just gave him a little, you know, on the chest, like a brotherly, like my little brother. And he didn't feel type of way. And then the other guy says, oh, you think you're a tough guy? I told him, yeah, I'm from Berbera. I took him, I put him in the water. And then this is Abdi, because it's my same people, you know, Issa Muslim is there. It's my tribe, I'm from Berbera and Sheikh. So this is more like of a, you know, like the youth, they're very respectful people. They all pray, they all listen to the father and mothers, and the minute they know you're one of them and you're an older generation, they're straight being very calm and respectful. But I was a bit like, speak to him, but don't ask him this awkward question, you know. I
didn't feel uncomfortable though. Not at all, not at all.
It made me uncomfortable because you're my guest.
Sure, way more than me, definitely.
Yeah.
Way more than me. You know, they were just curious, like I said. You know, they were just this. As I said, I didn't feel like uncomfortable at all. Not at all. You know, they were just curious. That's it. Yeah.
And what else? What else, brother?
The beach was super, super nice because for the first time I saw black sand, actually. I've never seen that before. I wondered if there was a volcano somewhere or why the...
It is mineral sand all around the mountains in old Somaliland, especially from west. All the rain comes to the ocean. So it gets swimmed out. So it's from the mountains, all the minerals, titanium, platinum, even gold, everything, and the old volcanoes as well. There's other old volcanoes in Somaliland. That's where the minerals come from. And that's how you call it black mineral sand. It's only in Somaliland and in Yemen, because we have so many minerals in the mountains, it's amazing. So in Borhar, down the coast, 60 kilometers, they actually take the mineral sand through a machine, keep the black bit, and put the other sand back in. So they actually mine mineral sand.
Yeah.
Highly lucrative business, by the way.
I've never seen something like that. It was so beautiful. I really enjoyed it, yeah.
And you see the little crabs as well?
Yeah, that was super fun, man. That was super fun.
How did you feel as a female coming to the beach with no hijab?
Well, I was a bit unfortunate because I didn't have anything suitable to go for a swim, so I was at the beach. Yeah, no one was playing football. I usually like to play football at the beach, and no one was there with the ball. I was hoping that I would find someone, but next time, inshallah.
Lara is a big football fan. She loves football. But in our country, do females play football? I never see them. Do they? Mashallah, mashallah. I never see them, you know. I don't really play football myself. I'm a basketball man.
I just like to play around, you know.
I would love to see it. Unfortunately, it rained tonight. I promise you I'll take you to the football field tonight. But it rained. But it's something for next time when you come back.
Next time, for sure.
Definitely.
Let's do it.
So what else was the experience yesterday?
Well, it was super funny. Like on the beach, you still were in the water though, I think. I went back to Lara because she was like watching the black sand. What's the deal about that?
She was amazed by it.
Yeah, she was. She was super amazed by it.
You know, our people think it's good for the skin, but it's not good for the skin because it's minerals. You know, people make... When I came to the country, a woman told me, put it on your face, it's good, it makes you shiny, it makes you... You know what I mean? Maybe that's where I got my allergy from. Should have never done that.
Yeah, and then there were a couple of boys as well. Didn't feel uncomfortable at all, but they were like super curious about Lara. They were like, "Oh my God, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Oh
she is beautiful.
She is.
No
indeed.
disrespect.
She's totally could understand it.
Stop it.
And they were like, you have a crush on her? They asked me that. You have a crush on her? And I was like, no, she's my wife. And I think I really got the feeling they were like, oh no, what did I say to her?
Yeah, this is the forbidden words. This is
right.
You don't step on the next man's missus or girl. You walk around it. You know, it's a respectable country. You know.
But I make clear it's not a problem, and we're fine. Yeah, it was just fun. It was fun with them all the time. Yeah.
They were kids. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They were 15 as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, that part of the world, you don't have a lot of foreigners. You have DP world staff, but they're very isolated. They go to work, they come back. You don't really see them coming to the beach. There's other sections in Berbera where they swim. And what I loved is yesterday, when we left the hotel, we went to the beachfront, the hotel immediately sent the stuff behind us, just to make sure you guys are good and nobody steals our handbag. And he says, I've been sent by the hotel to take care of you guys.
I was curious about that one before. I didn't knew he was from the hotel stuff. Like out of the nothing. someone stood like beside our stuff. But then you told us it's from the hotel. Never seen that before. Super cool.
When we left the hotel and we went to the beachfront, out of courtesy, the hotel sent a staff member to take care of you guys, look after your stuff. Because the worst thing that can happen to us is our foreigners, our guests, something gets stolen from them. You know, anywhere in the world you have good things and bad things, you know. But we are so protective when foreigners come to our country, Somaliland. It's a big difference to other places in the world. We cannot allow anything happen to you guys. Why? We already have a bad name called Somalia.
I never felt unsafe at all. Really.
Thank you. So, out of courtesy, and for our people and for our reputation, we take it really to heart. And all the hotels take it to heart because they want you guys to come back to the hotels, you know. Right. And the hotels live off tourists, you know. And Westerner peoples, some more to come, and diaspora, some more to come. We always make sure they're good. Even when I took my family there this summer, and they're always taking care of us. They always make sure we're good.
There's really no issue, so you should really come and visit this country. It's amazing. It's nothing what you would expect. It's really, it's so different from the perception that we have. So you should check it out. It's super nice people, super friendly. Everyone is curious and nice and happy in general. So we're having a great time here.
By the way, God willing, if things go right, I'm planning to build a resort next year, me and my family. So bring me come over, come and see us, come enjoy with us, you know. We will have an amazing time. God willing, next year when it's getting closer, I will put the first pictures out and the first bits and bobs, you know. Like, in the end, this is my motherland, and I grew up in the West. I grew up in your environment, and you guys took care of us at the same time, you know. When we went to the Germany in 1988, we got housing, free schooling, free healthcare, and my nation depended on diaspora sending money back. So our nation knows how important it is to keep our reputation high, and the diaspora community will bring Europeans back to visit them. It's like, it's important. It's all interconnected.
But man, I love it so much what you're doing here. It's just amazing because you're building from the ground up, right? And you believe in this nation. You believe in the foundation that you've built already. Like you have a stable democracy here. You have stability. You have freedom as well. Low taxes. Like everything is here. It just needs to be built. It's still rough, right? But there's so much potential here, and you see the potential the nation has. And you're proud of where you come from. And I love that. I really love it.
I find a home. You know, I find a home. You know, when you're in the West, there was something missing in my heart. Most Somalis can reflect with me. Most foreigners can reflect with me. Nobody wants to leave the homeland. Unfortunately, the circumstances that we was in, we had no choice. A lot of families couldn't afford to leave, so God bless their souls and God bless the hardship. I was one of the fortunate ones, and when I came home 7 years ago, I fell in love. I was like, this is my place. I can build, you know, and I started from nothing, and we built on it to now, and we're still not finished. The journey is long. But where this country started from, where we are, by ourselves, by the people, it is amazing, you know. And you see the checkpoints, how cool they are, the people, you know. And they're only really there to make sure the right people move around, because we don't want no, you know, neighboring countries all in war, like Prt2 and Somalia, and then you have the issues in Ethiopia, and if these issues were not existing in our neighboring countries, you wouldn't even have checkpoints. And when they see you, keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, the respect is there. Tell us about when we drove back.
I had a super bad headache, man. So I put my headphones in and I didn't use nothing. You're
not out on me. You fell asleep. You fell asleep on me. Then maybe the dinner we had last night, because you munched your souls away. You munched, mashallah. Remember last night? We had the lasagna, then we had the cake.
Yeah, we had cookie times again.
We indulge ourselves again. It happens again and again. We just can't stop it.
No, it's unbelievable, man. Yeah, they got us bad.
I was actually pretty sick afterwards because I was just eating too much.
Nah, it was licked. So what we did today was Friday. It was a slow start. I've been surprised this morning. I have an outside run with a couple of weights. I do sometimes a little workout, not too much. Today I've been showing what workout means. This is a tough guy next to me. This Österreich guy. He looks so humble, you know. And they asked me, can we do a workout? I said, of course you can. And then they started, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The lady to my left is a tough one too. I've never seen a woman be that strong, mashallah. Like, biggest respect. My housemate stopped washing and she came up to the veranda and they was like looking and my watchman upstairs was looking like, they was amazed by it, like.
Yeah, she couldn't believe her eyes, man. She couldn't believe her eyes.
You're strong, mashallah. God bless you.
Thank you.
And you are very strong. He did the KSI where you do your own body workout for 2 minutes. Like it was grilling. I stopped at 45 seconds was my record. I used to do it back in the day, so I didn't have the mental mindset anymore.
Yeah.
And you did it 4 times.
Yeah, she joined as well, right? It was the 2 minutes. Don't forget about that one.
The first 2 minutes you did. The second one, I'm fair enough.
Can you cut that out?
Nah, you are tough. I respect you guys for that, you know? And yeah, I was very amazed by it. And then I went to the Friday prayers, and then we came back, and then we went to the town. Now, then first we went to Ambassador Hotel. We went to Ambassador Hotel. We had something. Tell me.
Had some great food there. It was the first time we had camel meat, you know?
That was so good, actually.
I wasn't expecting that. No, it was so good. Really delicious food we had over there. Super nice area though as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You liked it?
I did indeed. I did.
How do you like the green pasta? Mashed potatoes, like typically German, Österreich, Swiss.
Always. I mean, we didn't have any bad meal here. Like we were eating like kings and queens.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So what we did then, we went to downtown Hallebeck, downtown Hargeisa. Parked up the car and we went for a walk around. I don't really like downtown.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
We just
I
wanted to
liked
see it. You
it.
know, I think the downtown is like part of the city. You know.
Right.
of course,
Yeah,
of
definitely.
course.
So we wanted to see it. Yeah, we saw the exchange market at first. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A lot of money on the tables.
That was
a lot of
crazy.
money. A lot of money. Yeah.
No
That
security.
was crazy, and
Yeah.
it's just out there in the open, you know, and do you just see that it is a high trust society? I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
if somewhere else you would have like bricks and banks and
You know, in
And it
Europe, when they
just-
move
it's a-
money, it's
yeah.
security vans and armed guards.
exactly. And
You know,
there it's just out in the open. A woman was.
they
there
leave it
shaking.
overnight there too. There's only close to tent.
No way.
They leave it overnight close to tent.
I read that they leave it over the prayers as well. Right?
Yeah, they go
During
to the prayers,
you
walk
know?
off.
Nobody comes. Nobody will steal anything. Nobody.
Again, there's a watchman in the area. We are responsible for everything.
Right.
We are police by the people for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give the other story when we walked down the road and we had these idiots. Maybe I can tell a story. So Somaliland is a free society. Lara comes from the Western community and she came through the airport with no scarf because you're Christian. And we don't force on nobody nothing. You know, you can move around freely. So what happened today, you had some donkey, that's what I call him, uneducated people, and he's saying to me, pointing the finger like this, very aggressive, saying, tell these women to wear hijab. And I turned around and I went up to him and said, your uncle, walk on. It was not even uncle like Kazi, but walk on. What's wrong with you? Why would you talk like that? She's Christian, she's our guest, and you make her comfortable. But the way you talk, you make her uncomfortable. And then a car pulled up next to me, a Harrier, and he called us both, come here, boys. And I clocked, it was CID, he was an undercover cop. By the way, you don't see normal cops in my city, they're all undercover. Mm-hmm. They're all mingling around with the people. And he told them, man, are you the government? How dare you talk to our guest like that? Who are you? Then he asked me, should I lock him up? I said, no, just teach him a lesson. And then he explained to him, the government is responsible for that. The laws are set. And when they come to the airport, if we have an issue with them, we tell them in the airport, please dress accordingly. Mm-hmm. No? Mm-hmm. That woman was dressed fine. She was not naked, just her hair was naked. I was between her and her God and her family. It's nothing to do with us. And he put him really in his place and he was upset. And he stayed there for a good 5 minutes, you know? And then when I turned around, you had 2 other Somalians.
Yeah,
approach you guys and start.
It was fun. It was super fun. You know, so many people asked us, "What's our name? Where are we from?" and stuff like that.
Say that guy.
What was the name? What is the name for sky again? What is the word for it?
Sky?
Sky, exactly. You told me. Tell us your name is.
There was the taxi driver. He pulled up. Where are you from? Where are you from? And I told him, say Irka. Irka means I'm from the sky.
Exactly.
I'm from the creator, you know? And he said, no, man, you're not from Irka, you're from Prt2 land.
That was funny, man. That was funny.
He was slick, that boy.
Yeah, and meanwhile, you had this discussion, right? And 2 people came to us, older man and one from Saudi Arabia. He was. And they were super nice, man. We had a really good time with them. Their English wasn't that well, But still, it was super funny with those two
I see they approach you with open hand, the straight up came like this. That's how I knew
exactly,
they're not
exactly,
danger.
exactly.
But there is no danger, it's curiousness, you know?
Exactly. Sure.
There was a guy, remember, he was selling the phone saying, "Are you from Germany? Are you from Deutschland?"
Yeah, he was speaking German. He was speaking German, yeah.
It was amazing, actually. There was, you know?
It was fun, yeah. Got educated in the difference between Germany and Austria, Switzerland. Super
Go
important.
on, it's
Super important, man. But
You
otherwise,
born
super
in
nice.
Germany,
Pardon?
and you look more German than
I was born in
Österreich.
Germany, yeah.
But Österreich and Germany are the same people anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the language and the lingo and maybe a little cultural difference. But you two look real German. I'm sorry to say that. I grew up in Germany, so if anybody can stamp you, you know, if anybody can stamp you, it's me.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
very much Swiss, not German, but
You look, I said. You look.
if you insist. It's the same as you would say you're from Somalia.
They will look the same for you guys. You cannot
True that.
Show me the difference.
He got us now.
Show me the difference. Show me the difference, you know? Like, how dare you to show me the difference? Because I know in the West, they call us skinny. I don't want to say the other word, you know? Or the skinnies, you know? Whatever. And at the same time, I remember when we left our country, we was living in Germany, they was amazed by this facial shape that we have. And everybody was taking Ethiopian.
Really?
Yeah, because 91 of the big crisis in Ethiopia, the hunger and waterless. And I remember UNICEF selling us a dream 93. We will have in 10 years water for everybody. It's got worse, by the way, you know? Like the agenda and idea in CDF was really just show the poor, and don't give them that identity cultural background. Today, when we grow up, we know what we are, who we are, and this was just a small part of our life. You know, and the end Horn of Africa has so much history, cultural history, you know, like it's differentiated. And Somalia, Puntland, Somaliland, Djibouti, northern Kenya, and eastern Ethiopia, we are the same people. But when you break it down, Switzerland, Österreich, and Germany, you have cultural difference, language difference. You know, there's other things that, but by seeing, you cannot tell us there's difference, you know? Because I always been treated for being Somali, for being whatever you call us, actually, about pirates or whatever. And if they knew who we are, what we are, they would treat us like that, you know? But again, it's nothing rude, it's nothing bad, you know? But a French guy looks different to a German. A Dutch guy looks different to a German. Danish looks different. You know, it's like a facial. Like in Europe, you can do the difference about Österreich, Switzerland, and Germany. It's really just the dialogue when you open your mouth. Before that, blue
German.
eyes,
German.
green eyes, brownish.
Brown, whatever.
Yeah, with flavor. Difficult to say, you know? So yeah, what else?
One thing I forgot to tell you guys, like the architecture in the city, I always forget the name. Berbera, exactly.
Berbera, my mother tongue.
It was so beautiful. It's so different to Hargeisa. So different, but super beautiful, yeah.
The Ottomans and the Persians, we have a lot of influence from Yemen as well. So the architectural difference is old school. People continue building old school because it's so hot, people using stone still. Where he went to brick stones, Prt2, cement. Very bad for heat, you know. But over there, they really built it a certain way, in a certain architectural cultures, in the colorful, you know. It came from Persia, from the Ottomans, you know. Even the mosques are still there from the Ottomans.
It's like 200 years old, you said? Something like that,
130 years old.
Super beautiful.
Some of them are even older. You see the fish area, the old buildings, like 3-story buildings, you know. This was Istanbul, Ankara, and it used to be, you know. And unfortunately, you know, architectural-wise, they don't have understanding how to keep them intact. Sometimes I wish the West could help us, the European Union or something, because it's history. You know, it is indeed. And in another 100 years, we might lose it. You know, because in the end, the land is very valuable. It's in the town center. And I know the big sharks will come and start building on it, you know, and we don't want it. We want to keep the cultural part in better, their humbleness, their originality, you know. So you've been 3 days now?
No, it's our
4.
It's our third. No, it's our 4th day today. Isn't
Actually,
it?
time is so fast.
It's flying. I'm a bit sad. Tomorrow we're leaving already.
I'm sad too. I'm leaving with you guys. I hate. You know, I look forward when I leave. When I know I leave, I'm getting sad because I miss my land. I miss my house. I miss my environment.
I can see why.
Tell me about how was your experience in the last 4 days?
Just
all
humble,
over.
humble and beautiful, man. Seriously, the warmness of the people, the kindness. Everybody's so friendly. Everybody wants to know everything about you in a friendly way. Yeah, definitely recommendation. Definitely.
Now you know how you feel when you're an outsider.
Yeah.
You see, when I was in Europe, we was the black guys,
true,
Somalis, you know, and I don't think we got welcome like you guys. Not everywhere. But again, this is continue, please. Tell me more about.
I mean, the whole journey was just something very special for me. It was really interesting to see this country that was not on my map a month ago.
Yeah, we've been hooked up through Zoom. We spoke to another party out there in South America. I don't want to say no names, but you will see it and you know who we're talking about. And we had a business discussion between, what was it? 1 to 5 people, including our friend in Qatar. And the ideas that you had, I fall in love immediately. My biggest concern was like, talk is cheap. How I want to convince you to come and see this place, you know? And as I said, I sent you these videos and about Somalia. We had other YouTubers come to our country, other foreigners, Westerners, white folks, loved it. And that's how you build the trust. And if you look back, would you ever think Somaliland could be like that?
I didn't expect it, not at all. Nothing like that, really. And I'm very, very happy that I decided to come here. And thank you so much for hosting us. You've been the most incredible host.
Thank you.
We had such a good time with you.
If
you
I was white, I would get red now. I'll be like a tomato.
No, for real. We had such a great time here, and I just see immense potential in this country. Really, like I met so many intelligent, bright people, humble people. It's I just see a lot of potential, and I hope that a lot of people from abroad will come back and help build this country because.
The main point is, I think, you know, the way I grew up in the West, I never knew myself what we had.
Yeah.
You know, you just heard this negativeness, always this attack happened, this ship got taken, this has taken. If we look in history, Somaliland never been colonized. We've been protected. We had agreement with the English, and we always fighting for our rights, and we're a great nation. We are one big family, and we look after each other. We don't sell each other out. That's the big difference for other African countries. And even our leadership is always by the people, for the people. And for me, I made it to a mission. You know, alhamdulillah, God bless, I do well now. But my mission is not just earning money. My mission is putting us on a map, fighting for this country, fighting for this nation, so you guys know who we are and what we are. And we need to get recognition to the Western communities. You need to start recognizing Somaliland as an independent nation, different from all the other things around us, you know, because Horn of Africa became very destabilized again through outside, inside issues across the ocean. Yemen, 250 kilometers 80 from us. You have the civil war going on for the last 10 years, and then the piracy didn't help us. But in the end, we deserve a fair shot. We have our own border, our own border. We have our own police. We have our own currency. We take care of our guests, take care of ourselves. We are very righteous people and fair people. We all pray. We all follow our religion. It's very important. You know, when you're away from your religion, it doesn't matter what name it has. Some people don't fear God. When you fear God, you're always trying to do what's right in the world, you know? And if we don't get more like you to come and see us, it will be very difficult to put us on the map. So that's why it's not even, I put no effort in because we are family. I grew up with Germans, I grew up with Westerners, people like, I know how you think, you know, I know how you feel. And comfort comes from within ourselves. We are very comfortable around you guys, you know, and that's very important. And God willing, next year will bring us a big delegation, bring us more, so the word can spread around, especially to the European Union, America. It's time you see Somaliland for what it is and separate us, please. Don't put us in the same category as our neighboring countries. I always wish the best for Somalia and Puntland. I always wish for them to find peace and stability and to go away from killing each other, because in the end, we're harming each other. We're not harming nobody, us from the West. In Mogadishu, we're harming each other. In Puntland, we're harming each other. Kidnapping ships is not really helpful at all. But understand, the livelihoods was under threat. People dropped chemicals into the ocean. People took all our fish. So there's a bigger story why the people start doing what they're doing. And the story has to be told. And don't just listen to the news reports. Just go deep and research who we are and what we are. So you see the difference.
Right.
Yeah. Gulid, again, thank you. Thank you for everything. We will never forget it.
It was a pleasure. What are we doing tomorrow? We jumping on an airplane?
We do.
You go in Ethiopia, you're going to see another cultural stuff.
Right.
And then from there, I'll jump to Qatar, and then we're going to meet back on 5th of November for a special conference. Keep it secret. I will have my phone with me, recorded, and then God willing, when things happen in Khair in our country, the election will go well. Afterwards, we'll start implementing our business, and you guys will be more and more in Somaliland.
Yes.
It's not the last time we will see you, and there's a bigger story to tell. And again, big thanks to AK Production, AKO Studio. They're doing amazing work facilitating this work that we're doing here. And again, shout out to AKA Studio. And when we have the business up and running, we will promote it through AKA Studio, because in the end, we're going to run awareness. Teach our youth, teach the people the difference. Maybe give me a little bit about, before we finish off, the youth, the numbers, what you've seen.
Only young people. It's such a young nation. Unbelievable, seriously. I think 70% are
Under
under
35,
35, right?
yeah.
Unbelievable.
5 million people.
So many energy, so many educated people here. Really.
Did you use money in your hand, or how would you, maybe a little
Pardon?
bit about the money, how we pay here?
You only pay cashless. That was one thing, like, I was so surprised about it. Like, I think 90% of the transactions are made
It's
cashless,
digital.
right?
It's digital.
Really, really cool. Yeah, you see how fast people get, like, used to new stuff, to new technologies. Unbelievable. Never seen it before. Never.
And they speak English?
Yeah, they all do. They all do. Really, really good English. Way better than in Austria, though. Way better than in Austria.
I think in Austria it's the arrogance. They want you to speak Austrian.
Oh no, it's the French ones.
Some of them. I totally agree. Again, the digital part, we will come back to it. And God willing, I will see you maybe in a month, 2 months. You know what I mean? See how we get the schedules together. And we will do something amazing. These two faces get used to it. They're going to be a household of Somaliland. They're going nowhere. I'll keep them in the headlock. On that note, it was a pleasure. Episode 3. Keep subscribing, keep supporting us, and let's put our country on the map. Shout out to everyone.
Let's go to cookie times now.
Let's go to
we're
cookie
gonna eat
times.
some food. Hungry again. With our production team, of course, we're not going to leave them behind. Big thanks again to AKA Studio. Sorry, my partner host is not available tonight, but he will be soon here. Ahmed in the house. You don't know.